I literally just walked in the door. I just got back from rehearsal. I was over in Bellingham, which is about a 10-minute drive that way, to this little theater that we're going to be performing in a week from today. Scary. Because we're gonna go into Tech Week. It's gone up in about 2 weeks, about 2.5 weeks. So that's really kind of shocking, So that's fun. It's a fun character though. It's super funny. It's hilarious. It's such a good show. I wish you guys could see it. It's called Election Day. Tell your friends. um, but it's really cool and um probably already talked to you about it. I don't know. Today I've been so like artistically stimulated. It's wonderful. So many things, so many projects. I just did a really amazing right, so I'm the guinea pig of the seniors in the directing class, and me and this girl Alex, we had the scene from August Osage County, which is a super fucked up play, but it's awesome. And we performed today, and it was fantastic. I really loved it. It's super heavy, but it was great. And I'm just looking at my teeth. Really, they look good. All right, so I'm dealing with it. And I'm gonna go to sleep, I guess, because I have an 8 a.m. class tomorrow. 8 a.m. tech. So that's fun. And then I have a 2-hour biology lab. What the fuck? It's okay. It's not as bad as it seems, but still 2 hours. God almighty. A biology lab. Like, I can deal with lecture. Lecture I can handle. But when we're actually supposed to be like filling shit out, I'm like, don't do that. Just talk at me and I will absorb it. Don't make me do shit. I'm really into the lecture situation. It's bothersome when we have to not do that. Well, I'm really interested in discussing things as a whole, but I don't know. It's my roommate's birthday today, so I ran and got her a cupcake from the little cake shop down the road. Went there with Gabby. We ended up sitting there and like talking for about an hour and a half. It was a good time. I told them about I told her about the the vibrator story. You know how my dog got a hold of it? Well, I told her part two whenever I was sitting in the bar in the Hilton across the street from the like place where the Rockets play. Can't remember what that's even called. Something Dome? Astro? Nah. That's where the Astros play. I don't fucking know. No, it's not even in use in. Huh. Yeah, I literally have no idea. And my sister texted me and was like, by the way, Otis got a hold of your vibrator again. And I was like, so I told her about that, and she thought that was quite a story. She's like, you always have the greatest stories. And I'm like, it's not because my life has been comfortable. These great stories stem from the most horribly embarrassing moments of my life. So it's like, they don't come without a price. There's no such thing as a free lunch. God almighty, is that not true? God, and so that was a good time. I've gotten like a really like keen like sense of smell for weed. Like, I can like in the cake shop that I was talking about, there are the condos above it, and when I walked in the cake shop today, I like got like the faintest like scent, and I was like, ah, someone in the condos is lighting up. And anytime like past like 8 o'clock, if you like walk by the dorms, hits you in the face. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm starting to think that maybe I'm just smoking too much of it, so I smell it all the time. But then a more logical thought occurs, and I'm thinking maybe I'm actually just smelling it because everyone is smoking it. Which is kind of sucky. Walking by it, I'd never be like, right on, man. It's always like, why wasn't I invited? Like it's always like a longing, like a sense of a longing that I do this. I don't talk like this to make you guys think like, oh, Katie's a rebel, we don't do that shit. Or to be like, oh, Katie doesn't give a shit what our values are. It's just like, I don't know, like I acknowledge that you don't smoke, and I'm like, I'm okay with that, but I'm not gonna alter mine views. Because I actually really enjoy getting high, it's really fun. When you're with a good group of people. Because it's like turning like it's like turning like what's going on around you, like your perception of it, like way down, and it's like turning like the inside of your head way up. So like you're not like you can be trying to pay attention so hard to what's going on around you, but it doesn't seem like it's really happening. Like it seems like you're just like completely in your own head. And like music like penetrates you more deeply, and just like I don't know, things are just like a little more magical, and everything just sort of seems like a dream, depending on the kind of high you get. Because the other day I was with some upperclassmen in the condos after we rehearsed a scene, and we were smoking, and I only took 2 hits, I swear, and it just hit me in the face. I hate when that happens, whenever weed is much stronger than you anticipate, because it was just like, do I remember how to sit without fucking everything up? You know, like, and so I was like, alright, guys, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna walk back. And then I went to sleep, and it was the most. And then while I laid in bed for a while, there's a mind high and a body high. It was radical. Like, it was the first time I had a body high where it was just like my whole body was just like tingling and just felt great. I think I'm pretty sure it's like reducing like pain receptors in my brain. I don't give a shit. I do give a shit, but not that many shits. Like, there are people here that do much more intense things to their body, shall we just say. And I do not partake. Not a big drinker. I haven't like really like. Well, I did get really hungover that one time, but since then I haven't been drunk. I don't like it. Also, we talk about it a lot in biology class, and how it just like shuts off the valve at the bottom of your stomach to the rest of your intestines. So it's like good to have like one glass of wine after dinner to like stop the like process of digestion, so that it's digested more in your stomach, and then it's more mushed up by the time it gets to your intestines. But if you have more than that, then stuff just like builds up, and like the alcohol just like fills, and then eventually your brain perceives it as the poison that it is, and then makes you vomit it up. And amusingly, vomit is also the um symptom of a hangover, of you've drunken the night before. So it's like, what's even in your stomach? I don't know, because all the alcohol has been absorbed and fermented, and not fermented. It's of course it's been fermented as alcohol, has been absorbed and detoxinated by your liver. But um, I don't know. It's just sort of like a kick in the face. Afterward, it's just like, haha, you had a great night last night. Now here's this. So that's terrible. So I don't really drink. That's good. I don't know. There's something just about drinking. I just don't feel in control. And I don't know. Like I don't know. I just feel like it fucks up my body. Like there are more like bad symptoms that could happen. You know, like whereas like if you get high, like if you get really really high, you'll know like hey, in like 15 minutes this is gonna be great. You know, like you just have to sort of endure like that like time period of like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? I hate this. And then eventually you just have to like tell yourself like, hey, in 15 minutes I'm gonna love this, and then you do. So, but like when you're drunk, it's like I drank too much and I want to vomit. In 15 minutes, I will vomit. You know, like there's no. The only way to get alcohol out of your system is for time to pass. One drink, 1 hour. So if you drank too much, there's nothing you can really do. And vomiting will not make you less drunk. It because it's in your bloodstream. Um, really nothing you can do. So that's why. I mean, I feel less in control when it comes to drinking. But Yeah, so that's basically, those are my reasons. My roommate's here, so I'm gonna peace out. Later. Hey, birthday girl.